Hello everybody. Welcome back to the Junebug Rancho. So we're getting ready to take a walk. Alright, we got the whole gang now. We got all the cats and dogs. And so we're going to take a walk. Ooh, there's Cookie. Miss Cookie. Whoa, check her out. She knows how to escape. And she taught all them kittens how to climb up the trees too. Okay, well, today I wanted to talk about ticks. Okay, so ticks. We moved out here to the country about 3 years ago, and since then we've kind of had to deal with the ticks. Okay, so I have noticed that around April, maybe the middle of April or sometimes earlier this year, actually it was earlier than April, that the ticks start coming out, or they're around more. I mean, I guess they are around all year round, but during the spring and early summer seems to be when they're the worst. And so, you know, if you look up anything about ticks, you're going to find out that, you know, they can carry diseases, and they're like horrible little creatures. And so today's video, I'm going to tell you how we deal with ticks out here in the country. So, come on, boy. So, one of the things you can do that will help is to get some kind of spray, insect spray, you know, insect repellent that you can put on yourself, like off or something, and spray your pants, your clothes, especially down low. Ticks are low to the ground usually, and so they're going to jump on your pants or on the dogs when they walk through tall grass mostly. So putting the spray on does help. I didn't put any spray on today, and we're gonna just see if we run into any ticks. I have seen a few out here this year. Not too bad. I think the main thing you gotta be aware of is that there are ticks out here, you know, and if you watch them and if you watch for them, you can usually catch them before they bite you, you know. I mean, I've had them on me several times, and I got them off before they bit. If you wear light colored clothes, which I'm really not wearing very light colored clothes, but like tan clothes or even faded blue jeans, something like that, you can usually see them. And of course, if you have bare legs, then you'll probably feel them crawling on you before they bite you. You can take them off. One thing I have noticed is if you keep the area mowed, or have like this trail we have through the forest here, I keep, you know, the brush and weeds and stuff cut down, so usually don't have a problem with ticks out here on this trail. Now when we get out in the field, even though I do mow it out there, there still seems to be a few ticks out there. And like I said, they usually last, or they're the heaviest from around, well, this year it was actually early, like late March I saw the first one. And then they'll usually be around quite a bit until like July. When it gets real hot out, they seem to go away. So, I mean, I guess they're around all year, you know. But yeah, there don't seem to be that many, at least out here, when it gets really hot. They don't seem to like the heat, and they also need humidity. So these ticks they're basically little spiders. They're 8-legged arachnids. and they will suck your blood. So all our little cats are just laying in there, except for this one. This one's over here with Bully. And there's Cheeto. Now these dogs, yeah, you can usually see the ticks on these dogs when they jump on them. Sometimes I miss them. And I check them out later when I get back to the house to see if they have ticks on them, and if they do, I take them off. Yeah, if you have if you're wearing camouflage clothes or something like that, that's not ideal because ticks can hide in those clothes and you can't see them. What you need to do when you get done walking in a tick-infested area, and that you know there's probably ticks around, is you take your clothes that you're wearing, take them off, check yourself for ticks, see if there's any on you. If you seem clean, then take your clothes and throw them in the dryer and leave them in the dryer for about 20 minutes, and that will kill any ticks that are on those clothes. So that's another thing you can do. I have noticed that if you do see a tick, if it gets on you or it gets on one of the dogs, you can pick them off with your fingers. They won't bite you. I think they might have they must have to get their little claws in you, and get a solid place to bite, because I've picked a lot of them off and I've never been bit by one. I have been bit by them before when I didn't know they were on me. The first year we were out here, I got bit probably 3 times. And I know they can carry disease and stuff like that, but they have to stay on you for a while to transmit a disease. If you get them off quickly, I think they got to be on you for probably 36 hours before really you have to worry. So that's why you should always check yourself after you get done walking around in the areas where there are ticks, and get them off of you as soon as possible. But I've had them on me, I know, overnight before, because I've woke up in the morning a couple of times and found a tick on me that was biting me. So like I said, the first year I got bit probably 3 times, but I didn't get a disease or anything. And last year I think I got bit 1 time. And this year so far, knock on wood, have not been bit. I have seen some ticks and I've had them on me. They've gotten on me and they got on my clothes, but they never had bit me. So it's been a good year so far, and I think I'm learning about the ticks. And for some reason, I have seen a tick get on a cat. Usually they'll get on the dogs. I guess they're dog ticks or deer ticks or something. But they'll get on I saw one get on our cat, Cookie, the white cat. They're very visible. But, and although these cats come out here in the field with me all the time, I've checked them and they never have ticks on them. And I'm thinking they might, because cats groom themselves, I think if they do get ticks on them and they can reach it, they will take the tick off themselves, eat it, or I don't know. Or maybe the ticks just don't like the cats. I don't know. But they do seem to like me, and they like the dogs. So mainly, I guess what I'm saying is just be aware, that there are ticks around. You don't have to be scared of them. They're really tiny, although they do seem to be almost indestructible. If you stomp on them or try to crush them with your hand or whatever, it doesn't seem to bother them at all. So they have a pretty hard exoskeleton, I guess. And And yeah, I haven't seen any today, so hey, might be a good day, good walking day. Although it's definitely warm enough for them to be out, and it's, you know, humid. The ground is wet with dew. But thanks for listening, and hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll bring you more information about what it's like living out in the country. See you later.